Recently, on Monday, July 11th, I went to a Kearney Public Schools board meeting to cover the section about small groups for our speech. This was the first board meeting I'd ever been to. I definitely learned a lot. It was very interesting. It was a lot more informal than I was expecting. I was expecting it to be a little more formal, but I guess if the whole community is invited, they don't need to make it too formal. This was held at 5:30 p.m. at Sunrise Middle School. There were 8 board members there that day, and it seemed like they were a pretty close group. They got along really well. They were joking around. At least they made it seem like to me that they were a very close group. It kind of reminded me of my student council in high school, with the parliamentarian procedure and everything. But it was a little bit more organized than my student council, obviously, because we just held it during lunchtime. But and it was a little bit more formal too, because obviously they've been doing it for a long time and know the ropes a lot more than high schoolers. They covered just their daily things on the agenda, but then most of it was to cover the new high school and the old high school here in Kearney. They said that the new high school is supposed to be starting on time, which is August the 23rd. Whether that is still true, I'm not sure. It seems like it is. I think they're going to start whether they're ready or not. And then BD Construction, there's a little bit of conflict. BD Construction brought up a good point that wasn't actually on the agenda yet. Whether to sod the new high school or seed it. And the conflict is it's $93,000 that they didn't put into the budget, or else if you don't sod it, you seed it, and that could get killed over the winter. Kids could track mud into the school, and that's not much cleaning you have to do. So it kind of just surprised me that Kearney didn't put that in the budget to begin with. And there was some other things, too, that they didn't put into the budget. So they kind of talked about this, but they didn't vote on anything yet because it wasn't exactly on the agenda. So I think they're going to talk about that and do it next board meeting, which I think they do it once the first Monday of every month, either that or every other Monday. I'm not exactly sure. But then also the old high school was also on the agenda. What to do with it, to sell it, to fix it up and then sell it, or just they don't really know what to do with it. But definitely the small group aspect. There weren't a whole lot of people in the community there. Like I said, it was my first one, so I guess I don't know really what to compare it to. But it was definitely interesting hearing them talk, and when they would interrupt each other, they would interrupt each other nicely. Like I said, they just kind of got along really well and joked around and kept it pretty informal. But other than that, yeah, it was definitely interesting, and I think that everybody should go to it at least once, but especially to inform themselves about what's going on. I mean, also they post the agendas and everything online as well for the rest of the community to find out about it, and I guess word gets out quite often, especially with the new high school. Everybody's talking about it. So, but yeah, that was my experience with small groups in our community when I attended the Kearney Public Schools board meeting.